All right. Ready, Nurse Judith?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, Mom and Dad. Hi, it's Nurse Judith here. Today we're going to talk about mental hygiene. And if you notice, most of the songs have a lot to do with our emotions. Lifestyle has an impact on our emotional health. What we eat, what we drink. For instance, a food high in fat, high in antioxidant give you a better emotional state, compared to a food high in sugar and acid give you a less emotional state. How much you laugh have a lot to do. As it said, laughter is the best medicine. How much you exercise, that improve blood flow, improve your memory, chemical changes, improve your learning and your mood. How well you sleep, 7 to 9 hours. It improve your immune system, energize you, and improve your mood. Socialization, spending time with others, stimulating conversation, that help your mood. How well you handle stress. Cortisone raise your blood sugar. So for instance, if you have coffee, a lot of coffee, you may be jittery and nervous because of the caffeine. And also if you have a lot of stress, you're gonna receive cortisone, which is gonna raise your blood sugar, and you're gonna end up gaining weight, and you're wondering, why am I gaining weight? Because of stress cortisol. Sunlight, get outside, stay active. That increase your endorphin. Get some sunlight, you get your serotonin. And those are mood enhancer that make you feel happy. We call them your happy hormones. Emotion is a state of mind derived from one's circumstances, one's mood, relationship with others, their feelings, their reaction, their response, their spirit, and their soul. Some of the emotions, happy. Can I see some happy faces out there? Great participation. Let me see some sad faces. A mad face. Angry face. Fear, so scared. Excitement. Grief. Unfortunately, a lot of people are going through grief, so that's another emotion. Compassion. We're going to need some compassion here. Love. Let me see some love. Hopelessness. Insecurity. Stress, as I said before, stress and elevate cortisone. Cortisone increase blood sugar. Blood sugar can be a very bad problem. So not because you're not eating or dieting, blood sugar can still rise just because you're stressed. Surprise! Now that's a very good emotion. Peace. Don't we want to be at peace? Calm and tranquility. Shame, guilt, sympathy, loneliness. That's an emotion a lot of people are going through. Depressed, joy, trust, jealousy, envy, guilt, scared, regret. These are all emotions that the human deal with. And some are good, and some can become destructive, especially one like jealousy and envy. Those can lead to destructive behavior. Some behavior are good and some are negative. No one is promised a problem-free life. I hate to burst your bubbles, mom and dad and children, but no one is promised a problem-free life. Your attitude while in that problem shows your emotional health. So first, we want to encourage you to share the positive emotion. So if you're happy, spread that happy, joyful, spread those good emotions. Changes and discouragement, change and discourage negative behavior. So if someone gets angry, the first thing they may want to do is slap. Children do get angry and they may want to hit or something. You want to discourage those behavior. It's okay to be angry. Tell them to stomp their feet. If they're mad, stamp their feet. Do another way to express your feeling than to cause it to become disruptive or abusive. Replace the emotion. So how you do replace the emotion? You think of your happy place. Everybody have their happy place, their go-to place. When you're feeling sad and down, they may think of Hawaii and aloha. It's something to feel happy about. So you find your happy place. Mine is the Golden Girls. You have watched those shows? That's my happy place. I watch the Golden Girls and I laugh at those ladies. So find your happy place. For somebody, it's a hug, a friendly, wave or some encouragement. But find your happy place because we all need that. Again, replace the emotion with a happy goal or a happy place. It is okay to feel all these emotions. Display them in a positive manner. So we cannot stop anyone from grieving. We cannot stop people from getting angry and frustrated about the situation they're going through. But we try to find a positive outlet so they can express themselves. Another way about it is to talk about it. You may have a friend you can confide in. Maybe you have a neighbor. Maybe it's a teacher. For some children, it's their teacher. For some children, it's the counselor. Or if it gets that bad, mom and dad, you have to seek the psychiatrist's help. So that's get somehow to talk about it. Another way you can do, for children who are nonverbal, this becomes a real challenge. And I want mommy and dads to be aware of this. They're not able to say how they're feeling, so they may throw a temper tantrum, right? Anyone used to that? Or the terrible twos, as some people call different behaviors. But they have a way. It's going to be a non-verbal approach. Some kids may cry. Some kids may hit something or hit someone. They may bite. They're different non-verbal things. They may scream. If the noise is too much for their mind, they may scream. So the children may display different non-verbal, but we tune in to know what they're trying to communicate and try to encourage them, if they can do sign language, to sign what they're going through. But those who can show something, for instance, show their happy place. Maybe there's a place they like to go and calm down. So find your home, find somewhere in your home where the child can know that's a refuge, a happy place. Maybe it's a hug from you. That's that child happy place. Maybe it's their favorite book or their favorite teddy bear. But whatever it is, find what that child happy place is. Please don't let it be food. Don't let the happy place be food, because we don't want them to be stress eating. So we want to find our happy place. And for some kids, as I said, it's a teddy bear. For instance, it's a book. Some children, it's a blanket that give them comfort and security. That's another part of emotions. Accept who you are. That's the thing you have to come with, Griffith. So you're not a college graduate yet. Accept who you are and start pursuing that. Whatever goals you have in life, maybe you don't own a car and you want a car, make your goal. Maybe you want to own a house, make your goal. And so don't be envious and jealous of another person who have a higher, goals accomplished. Take your time, accept yourself, know your weakness, know your strength. Accept your failures and your own mistakes. Learn from them. Challenge. Your challenge is your circumstance, because everybody's circumstance is not the same. And everybody don't deal with stress the same way. So by knowing who you are and knowing what works for you, for some people, it's shopping. Shopping and increase their food. For another person, it's exercise. For another person, it's open up the windows and go outside for the sunlight. Whatever works for you. For me, it's a piece of dark chocolate. Anybody else have that crave that just have to have a piece of dark chocolate? It helps. So find your happy place. Accept who you are. Don't compare yourself to another person, because you do not know what that person is going through. You do not know how that person achieved their wealth, how they achieve what they're going through. You do not know how they live their life. You don't know what go on behind closed door. So you want to make sure you be comfortable and accept yourself, accept your failures, accept your mistake, and learn from them so you don't repeat it, okay?
Oh, Miss Judith.
That was a sermon itself, Miss Judith.
That was
great.
a sermon.
Yes, free your mind, and and the rest will follow. Just do things that help you. Perform random acts of kindness. This is so important because it releases certain hormones that make you happy just by making another person happy. So perform random act of kindness. You'll see most of these movie stars and celebrity will go out there and they do random acts of kindness for the elders, for the single moms, for different. It is helping them as well as it's helping you. Set aside quality time for rest and relaxation and recreation. You want to do all three: rest, relax, and recreate, because that helps the brain and the mind as well. And enrich your spirit, your physical life, and your emotional life. So for today's homework and the weekend, you have a lot of time to make it happen. I want to encourage you to exercise. What that does, it increase your happy hormone endorphins. So just by exercising at least 30 minutes or more, you release endorphins, which is a happy hormone. When you accomplish a task, set a task. It doesn't have to be, it could be a small task. You set some chores, you want to get it done today. You have some homework you want to get done, some assignment you want to get done. Once you do that, dopamine release. You feel accomplished. Oh, I got this out of the way. And you feel accomplished. So dopamine will release. Out in the sunlight. And to be kind to others, remember, be kind to others, serotonin release. That's another happy moment, happy hormone. Keeping your family close, loved one, release oxytocin. So that's another happy moment. All four happy hormones are released. So I want you to find ways this weekend to exercise, to accomplish a task. Even for the children, they may do activities. They may do their artwork. That's a task they accomplish. Maybe use the bathroom. That's a task they accomplish. Wash their hands. So you can find a task for the child to do. And once they do it, praise them. That release dopamine because they accomplished that goal. And so praise is very important. Accomplishment. You feel like you accomplished something that day. So keep your family and loved one close. For those you can hug. For those you can wave to. For those you can send a text message to. Maybe you can't reach grandma at this moment. Send a text message or call grandma, tell her something positive. Just by doing that, you release oxytocin. And all these hormones are happy hormones. Reduce your cortisol's level because that elevates your blood sugar. So you want to make sure you do some happy things today, keep happy thoughts, and let the happy hormones release. Have a great day, boys and girls. Mom and Dad, be safe.
That was great, Miss Judith. I felt like I needed to hear all of that.
Yeah.
That was good information.
It was good. It really was.